Previously on Balls.
Everything back. Don't worry.
Hello, Shaun speaking.
Shaun.
Yes,
Shaun Dewberry.
that's me.
Hi, okay, you're the Dewberry on the blog.
Yes, that's correct.
It's Balls Visual Radio.
How's it going?
All right, new.
I can't complain.
That's good. Walk in here and the guys are reading some tweet that you sent out to a few people. What's the
That's right.
deal?
Well, I had a look at the stats, and they didn't look so kosher to me. They were a little bit vague. And then I just decided to use some of my technical know-how to see what's actually going on behind the whole situation.
Okay, what technical know-how is this?
Well, my 12 years in IT and working with Unix and networks and systems and the internet and all of that.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty familiar with the technology. I'm familiar with shoutcast and streaming systems. So just using all of that, I started doing research into this. After I actually came across a number of stats that were published for Two Oceans Vibe,
Yeah.
and dug into that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, basically found out where everything was being hosted,
Yeah.
and saw that the stats are actually actively published on shoutcast.com as well as on the actual hosting site.
Okay. So, are you using Shoutcast as your reference here?
Well, Shoutcast is one of the references, yes.
Which other ones do you use then? Because that's only one method of accessing us.
Yes, well, Shoutcast is obviously your streaming audio feed, which comes from the Net Dynamics hosted server.
So what's your first name again?
Sean.
Sean.
Yeah, I know there is a Ustream feed as well, which
That's for the visual side. That's for the visual side, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have access to those.
No, because I'm having a look here and it says the social media numbers don't add up.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I also looked at, for instance, Facebook and Twitter to see how many followers you guys have got, how many likes you've got on your page.
But Sean, that doesn't mean how many people are listening. People don't listen through
No,
Facebook
but-
or Twitter.
But it's a very good reflection.
Is
you
it?
see,
Did
because
you
if
count? Did you
someone-
count the 42,000 Twitter followers Sasha Martinengo's got?
But I'm talking about the actual radio station itself.
No, but you can't. But we retweet everything on Sasha as part of the radio station. Do you count the 18,500 or 18.8 thousand that I've got?
Okay, so you've got 18,000. Sasha's got 20,000.
No, he's got
well.
42 actually.
Oh, he's got 42.
Yeah.
Well,
Obviously, you haven't really done your research that well.
Are you telling me that everyone who follows you on Twitter listens to you on the radio?
No, but are you saying that? Because
No,
you
no,
using...
that's
No, let me
bullshit.
quote from your article. Balls Visual Radio claims to have 51,000 listeners per hour, which, by the way, is the numbers that are actually being read at any particular hour by Net Dynamics, all right? So they
Yes,
only have...
okay, so you get
Then
your
you say...
sources-
But they only
your
have
only source is Net
8,506...
Dynamics.
Let me finish reading your article to you. They only have 8,560 Twitter followers and 14,487 Facebook likes. So you are saying that therefore the listenership figures should be extrapolated from your Twitter and Facebook followers. I'm not saying that.
I'm
You
not
said it
saying
in
that
your
at all.
article, but you said it
I
here.
don't say that. What I say in that article is that your listenership figures should parallel or correspond to what your Twitter follower figures and your Facebook figures
Where
are.
did you
There
learn
should
to
be a
do
parallel.
research on radio like that, my friend? Because if I use a station like Jacaranda, who have only 117,000 of our Just Plain Breakfast followers, which is still unpublished, by the way, are you saying then that there was also a disparity there? Because there were over 1.2 million people listening to the show there.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with any stats related to terrestrial radio.
But what's the difference? You're using
difference
you're
is
using
streaming
Facebook.
radio,
You're
and
using
I can see the stats that your server publishes. Your server publishes that you get a maximum of 300 listeners in a day. Your server publishes that on launch day you had 1,100 listeners, Darren.
Is it?
1,100.
It's amazing that when we were launching on the day, we actually had someone coming and showing us exactly how many people were listening to us
showed
via
you
the
that?
various platforms.
Who showed you that?
could
Mr.
see
Net
exactly
Dynamics?
how many people were listening, and it wasn't Net
Who showed you
Dynamics.
that?
No, it wasn't.
Well, can you publish these stats then?
We do publish them.
No, all you've published is one figure that says 51,000.
No, we haven't, my friend. Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean we don't publish them.
All I'm saying is that the stats are wrong. What your survey is serving doesn't correspond with what you claim you have as a listenership.
So, Sean, are you laying the blame then at the feet of Net Dynamics?
Yes. I think they've fooled you. I think they've pulled the wool over your eyes. I don't know what their motivations are, but yes, I would say I'm laying the blame directly with Net
What is
Dynamics.
your motivation?
My motivation is the truth.
Is it?
Yes, I don't want advertisers being bullshitted.
Do you work for an internet radio station?
I am affiliated. I'm a technical guy for a small radio station called Interwebs Radio.
Okay.
Are you in any way in competition with Net Dynamics?
No, I'm not in competition with Net Dynamics.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't.
Then what do you do? What do you do? What do you do
I'm a
if you
Unix-
can look
I'm-
into
I'm
these numbers?
I'm a Unix system administrator
Okay.
for currently working at Telcom.
Okay. All right. No. Well, we've given you the opportunity to explain yourself. So you're basically saying that the people that are providing our numbers are lying.
I'm just saying that.
No. I mean, you've put it out there. You've made it public because you put it out in a blog and it's gone out on Twitter as well. So
Yes.
between Two Oceans Vibe and us, and obviously you're only pointing fingers at the two biggest internet stations.
Well, I looked at the ones whose figures were extrapolated the most.
Which were?
Well, Two Oceans Vibe, Balls, and Kingfisher FM. But I've got a number of other. There's a number of other radio stations that Net Dynamics hosts as well.
Cool. You've put it out there, so we just wanted to get exactly what your reasoning was, because we go by those numbers. So we would be seriously concerned if the numbers that we're being sent
This is what I'm saying is you
are not
should be.
exactly right. But if you're claiming that they are lying, then obviously you need to be able to back that up.
Well, that's what that report is all about.
No, but
I
can
have
you,
statistics.
as long as you can back that up?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
It's all in the document.
Because we're really keen to give somebody a hearing if they've got a problem and they want to say it. You can say it on the air. So you just have.
Yeah. No, well, the thing is, I'm in streaming radio. I'm not trying to kill the medium at all. But there needs to be.
Then what is your motive?
My motive is to get the truth out so that we can have a decent, open playing field for everyone. If one party is running around claiming they've got hundreds or tens of thousands of listeners, that doesn't make for an even.
I don't
playing
understand
ground.
why they would actually tell us those numbers, because it doesn't. I don't know how it really benefits them. Really.
Well, yeah, I don't know either. There's clearly something.
But I find a serious problem when you actually say we claim to have 51,000 listeners per hour because that is our average. In fact, when we're even not on air, just running music, we have more than you claim that we claim to have. And yet they only have 8,560 Twitter followers and 14,487 on Facebook, despite the fact that those pages have only been going for a couple of months.
Yes, I understand that.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Have you checked the YouTube channel out? If he's claiming no one's actually watching our stuff, go and have a look. You can actually see the number of people that in 2 months have watched our YouTube clips.
I will do. I'll go check.
Yeah.
I didn't correspond.
I don't know how they found out about it if they don't know anything about the radio station, because I think today it was 125,000 and it grows by about between 2,000 and 5,000 a day. And we don't make those numbers up, because those numbers are actually there on the YouTube channel to see for yourself.
No, absolutely, I understand that.
Right, okay.
Good content brings YouTube.
So we must or mustn't count that 125,000 people on YouTube.
Okay. Well, I mean, the biggest video I've posted on YouTube has about 800,000 views.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, you're
And
telling
it's
us
the
that we've got
first
no one listening to our stuff or watching us, and yet you're quoting, we're not talking about your channel. Well done to you, and a pat on the back for you for your 800,000 and watched your one channel. Yeah, so good on you. You're the only person. You're the only one that people are watching YouTube, your YouTube videos clearly, because you're claiming that no one watches us.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying that at all, Darren.
All right,
I'm
cool,
not saying
Shaun.
that at
All right, Shaun. Well, listen. Anyway, I'm sure you'll hear more from the people that you're saying are lying, and it'll be sorted out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I'm just all about searching for the truth here, and technically, the truth doesn't show what you guys are reflecting.
And the truth is what you will get, because that's all we want as well.
We have
Which-
absolutely nothing to hide.
We don't count our numbers. We're not sitting here counting how many people are online right now. Okay.
That's what I've written programs to do for you.
Oh, so you want our business? Is that what it's all about? Okay. All right. We'll call you. Anyway, to our 5 listeners listening at the moment,
We love you.
we love you. All 5. We'll mention you by name.
Hello, Mum.
Hello. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mark.
Hey,
Dad.
Mark.
Hi, the
Oh, your
Donna.
dad as well.
Yeah,
at
just
6.
my parents, yeah.
All right.
2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mondays to Fridays live on balls.co.za.